Once you find out what your why is, the reason you wake up, the reason you work hard, that's when you'll truly be successful.
So my name's Jonathan. I'm a counselor at Bakersfield College. I was asked to come here today to talk to you guys about sports, but I'm going to do a little bit of a change to what we're going to talk about. I really want you to look at two things. Why are you here at Bakersfield College? That's the first question I want to ask you. I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit about kind of trying to show you some importance of going to school, use my own personal experience, so I'm not just sitting here like a teacher that tells you it's good to go to school. I want to kind of show why, walk you through what I went through, so that way maybe you don't make the mistakes that I did, but you follow some of the things that I have done and do it at an early age. I love teaching, I love being in front of a classroom, I really enjoy it, I feel like it's something that I'm good at and that I'm kind of naturally inclined to do. So I was like, man, I got this opportunity, but should I really be taking it? You have to do what others won't if you want to have what others don't, okay? If you want to be successful, you're going to have to do what other people won't do if you want to have what other people don't have. So for me, I wanted to be a counselor, and counseling's a hard job to get. So I went to grad school at CSUB for my counseling degree. Halfway through my master's degree program, this part-time job came up at Porterville College. I decided to take this job because I thought, I gotta get into this field. I wanna make sure that I look good on paper, my resume looks nice, so I took this part-time job. And I'll be honest, I don't like school, but you have to go to it, right? I mean, if I wanted to be a counselor, I have to get a master's degree. School's not my thing, but it's a part-time job. So I applied, luckily I got it. I wasn't where I wanted to be in my career, so I took this part-time job. So I had 2 jobs. My wife was like, what are you doing? I said, I gotta do it. I mean, I didn't tell her the quote, but I was like, look, if I want to get to be a counselor, if I want to get to this part where you're taken care of or our family's taken care of, if you want to have what other people don't have, you have to do what other people don't do. People weren't doing this. I got 2 jobs. Again, the hair started coming out, and that's really all I have going for me. So when my hair starts leaving, that's when I start making changes in my life, because if that's going, I have nothing else to fall back on. Then, fast forward a little bit, I got this interview. I applied for a kindergarten and 8th grade position. Got the job. At the same point I was interviewing for this position, it'd been about a month, no one called me back, I totally forgot about it. So they offered me this position, and the day that I was gonna go sign my contract, I mean, this is a big raise, like $30,000 worth of raise, huge. I went to go sign, and they said, you know what, you gotta wait until after the weekend. And Monday rolls around, and Bakersfield called me. They said, hey, we want you to do a final interview. So I talked to my wife, and my wife said, no, you need to take this position. It's more money. My wife was pregnant at the time, and she's like, it's gonna be better benefits, you need to take it. I said, babe, I don't know though, it's the Bakersfield. I know it's a final interview, but this is what I wanna do. So, talked to her and called back the district, and I turned down the position. I waited 4 days, 4 of the longest days of my life. I think my wife wanted to divorce me. She definitely wanted to kill me. And because at least she gets some life insurance money from me. And Bakersfield called me back on Thursday, and I got the position. I went to sign the contract. But you never know what's going to happen if you turn down an opportunity. You never know what's going to happen if you're not doing, again, what could you be? I could have had a position. I could have been paid more. That position was close to home. I commute an hour every morning and every night to work. So I drive. I lost money. That salary that I turned down was higher than the salary that I make right now. But this opportunity, I was more comfortable. It's what I should be. I mean, I enjoy this more, and I feel like I impact people more with what I'm doing here than what I would have been doing there. And impacting people to me is very important. But then there's also more opportunities for me. So I was able to, or willing, to turn down something that I could have been and accept something that I possibly or should be. Are you a rabbit or are you a wolf? When does a rabbit run? Chased. So are you going to wait for something to come to you to run, or are you going to run to that? I like to be a wolf, right? Wolves go out and get their stuff. I never waited for an opportunity to come to me. I never did. I went out and found an opportunity. And every opportunity that you get, I'm telling you, they're not going to come to you. You're going to have to go out and get that opportunity, whether it's through extra reps in the weight room, whether it's through going to school and playing your sport, whether it's, you show up early because you have to. Sometimes you have to sacrifice what you could be for what you should be. What are you doing that other people in your exact situation are not doing? If you can't think of a good handful of things, not doing enough. Not only what are you doing that other people aren't doing, what pushes you outside of yourself? So here's a question for you. What's your why? What do you think that means? What's your why?
Why you're gonna do it?
Yeah. Why are you gonna do it? Why are you going to school? Why are you gonna play your next sport? Why are you working hard? When you research these people that are very successful, Eric Thomas, a lot of these athletes, the Michael Jordans and the Ken Griffey Jr.'s and all these guys, there's something outside of them that motivates them. We got a football player here, right? I'll use him as an example. If the only reason that he wanted to play football was because of him, and if he gets hurt, or if he has a bad game, or if he gets cut, and the only reason he wants to do something is because of him, what is he probably gonna do after he gets hurt, he gets cut, or he has a bad game? What do you think he's gonna do? He's gonna quit. He will. Why? Because the only thing pushing him is him. But if something is outside, you know you're gonna be going because now he can't quit. So if it's a mom or if it's a grandma or if it's my life sucks, so I wanna make sure my kids don't have it, he can't quit. If he gets hurt, okay, well screw football, I'm gonna go in and make sure that I get my degree now. I'll be honest, if I didn't have a different why, which I'm gonna go into right now, I wouldn't have come today. Well, why am I here? First thing is, I have my students make an acronym. Mine is FFO. My faith, I have a spirituality faith that we're not getting into, but family and other people. That's why I'm motivated. Since I was 16 years old, you look in the top left, and that's my brother Jacob. You can't really see it too much. He's got autism. So since I was 16 years old, my parents had told me that when they die, I have him for the rest of my life. Because if I don't go to my job, if I don't rise up and grind, that kid right there doesn't have a home. But again, there's more outside of me than I'm here. I mean, I'm here because I want to be, but I know that by doing this, by applying for that job back before at Bakersfield, it's going to open up more doors for me. And if it opens up more doors for me, it opens up more doors for them. Why do you want to just be mediocre, right? If you can get more in life, in your job, in your sport, why not do more? So if you're playing a sport, are you getting there early? Are you going to extra workouts? Are you working out in the off season? If you can't think of anything, you gotta start thinking about things that you can do to set yourself apart.
Opportunities aren't created, they're made. Don't sit back and wait for them, go after them and find them.